What's up guys, DLE Cavell here, recording this video for the second time. And what's up, we're here with Destiny at Hand, Varis. Varis' unlock event in Duel Links. He's going to be bringing with him Borreload Dragon and the Rokket archetype to Duel Links. Borreload Dragon is an extremely powerful Link 4 monster that's going to change Duel Links when it's added to the game. Unlike Firewall Dragon, which is a very impactful Link 4 monster, Borreload Dragon has multiple extremely powerful effects that are not really pigeonholed into specific mechanics. You know, Borreload Dragon works extremely well with its partnered archetype, and then it has a very powerful solo effect. So Rockets and Varis are going to be an extremely desirable archetype and player to be playing in Duel Links this year. And Varis is going to be unlockable after January 28th. And let's read his little blurb here. This will act like any other unlock event, nothing too special about it. It will be unlockable on January 28th, the third day of the event, after completing the third episode. And Varis' blurb says, Varis, also known as Rokket Kogami, is the leader of the Knights of Hanoi and will stop at nothing to annihilate the Ignis. His father is Professor Kogami, the man who caused the Lost incident by creating the Ignis. Varis believes AIs have evolved beyond their programming to become a threat to mankind, putting him at odds with Playmaker and I. Varis uses different types of monsters, such as Topologics, Borreload, and Rockets, to adapt to the situation. Now, man, I sure do love Varis Revolver from the anime, and this is amazing. Something that I also wanted to point out is that it seems that the DLM leaks, if you know, you know, they were kind of true, because they had a Storm Access type skill that said that you will be able to obtain the Topologics via a Storm Access similar to Playmakers. And this one is saying that Topologic Gumblar Dragon will not have access to its extra linking effect. You know, it does also deal 3,000 damage, but I also think that this is also due to the fact that they do not want to promote the attempt of extra linking in Duel Links. Of course, it becomes more possible with each and every set of Link monsters that we get, but I don't know. I don't think it's possible even with these, and it would have dealt 1,500 damage in Duel Links, so I don't know. Not really much to talk about there. So let's move on. For the recommended rewards here for Revolver, it says it will have skills such as Blasting Borrel and Borrel Launch. Now, these skills were actually leaked by Decade, and that means that their leaker is legitimate. So the Duel Links meta skill leaks were actually legit, and they weren't from the data mines, which is very interesting, and that's going to be looking very good for the future of the game this year. We're going to be getting great information even earlier than the data mines. Alright, so for the cards you're going to be getting in this event. Now guys, just before I talk about the cards just a little bit, these cards specifically, because this character is an anime rival, which means they have this prime January slot in their release schedule, I don't think that these event cards will be super duper ultimately pivotal to you playing the deck. I do think Silver Rokket Dragon, because it is in the main deck, you'll probably want to snag 2 of these because you may end up playing them sometime. But Borreload Furious Dragon, of course, it's an extra deck monster. I think this card is only getting played in your deck at 1. You know, snag a couple more if you can, but the main goal of this event should be to unlock Varis and to just get the cards in passing. So you can farm this event, but you know, you don't have to feel like you have to grind all your time, because what you want to do is unlock Varis, and then if you are interested in the archetype, then you will open up the box. So that's how this is going to work. So Furious Dragon requires 2 dark dragon type monsters, and it has a quick effect that says you can destroy 1 monster you control and one of your opponents, destroy them, and then you can banish it from your graveyard and target a dark link in your graveyard and special summon it, but it gets no effect this turn. So this is a great follow-up monster after you use the likes of a Topologic or a Borreload. And yeah, just a great Scrub Dragon effect that's also going to be able to synergize with the rest of your deck. Destroy your Rockets will grant them their own effects. So yeah, it synergizes very well. And Silver Rocket Dragon here. Silver Rocket Dragon says when a Link monster's effect is activated that targets this face-up card of the field, you can destroy this card, then look at your opponent's extra deck and banish one card from it. During the end phase, if this card is in the graveyard because it was destroyed on the field by battle or card effect something this turn, you can special summon one Rocket monster from your deck, except Silver Rocket. So this card, Silver Rocket, actually synergizes very well with Borreload Furious Dragon or any card that will destroy this card via its effect. So it doesn't destroy itself by its own effect, but if it is destroyed, then you'll be able to summon from the deck, and yeah, you'll be able to get something very, very good off. However, something that I did want to mention very quickly is that, by the way, this is the pre-leaks for Lord of Borreload. Tune into my other video. I'm going to do a review about that. But a card called Rapid Trigger just got released in these leaks, and this is a quick play fusion card that is in the leaks. I do believe it's going to be in the mini box. And this card says that you can fusion summon one monster from your extra deck by destroying fusion materials listed on it from your field, and it can only attack monster special summon from the extra deck. Well, if you were to use Rapid Trigger on Silver Rocket Dragon in your hand, you would be able to destroy it and then get its effect to special summon a rocket from the deck, allowing you to extend further. So I actually like that synergy, and it makes the fusion, which is, you know, an alternate type of summoning which usually wouldn't be viable, it makes it actually, you know, a pretty good option. So I like that a lot. As for the rest of this event, guys, these cards are generally pretty good. You know, after reading into the Rapid Trigger, I actually think that these cards might actually see some viability within the deck. But of course, again, you're just going to want to try to duel as much as possible. Focus on unlocking the character, and then the cards will come to you. You will get them for sure. This event is going to be going on until February 6th, so 10 days on this event. So yeah, have at it. I'm going to release a little short video on a farm deck later, and then we'll be going over the mini box with the rest of Revolver's cards in it later. And then you'll see me back on the 28th for Revolver Unlocked. Peace out, guys. Talk to you later.